What up, y'all? What up? What's good with y'all? So today we're gonna play Marvel Rivals new season 9. Now I heard they got Jubilee. Oh yeah, they got Jubilee, alright. Now find little Mama Cedar. That's who they got. They got Jubilee. I keep thinking it's the makeup line Jubilee, but it ain't. Why would I think that? I don't know, but it sounds similar. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But yes, we are going to play some Marvel Rivals new season 9. Because every time there's a new season, every other game got a new season. Marvel Rivals had a new season a couple days ago, but I streamed it yesterday. But I think when it came out, in the weekend, so I was streaming Fortnite. I don't know, but it came out a couple days ago, so that's why I streamed the finals new season yesterday, and then today we're gonna do Marvel's Rivals new season, which is today. So let's go ahead and get the introduction to Marvel Rivals new season. This is gonna be harder than the actual gameplay, me reading all this. Alright, but you guys ready? Okay, listen up, y'all. Listen up, class. A grand light and a small void. I just noticed this. these little birds on the post. Alright, anyway, Season 9 of Marvel Rivals begins with a murder foretold. I'm already fucking up. Let's run that back. Season 9 of Marvel Rivals begins with a murder foretold. Alright, now let's keep it going. Apocalypse may be the only mutant that have watched every poor decision that collapsed his timeline from his heroic age to the ruin. From its heroic age to the ruin it is now. What? To the ruin it? I don't know. Okay, they fucked up on that. That wasn't on me. I don't know. They needed some spell checker or some shit. I don't know. They just did the rough draft and didn't really go back and reread what they wrote. But hey, that's an error on their part, not me. So don't get mad at me on that. To carry out his plan to cure the gods, El Sabe Nur used celestial technology to build a faith harvesting engine, a machine that could absorb all the faith directed towards the gods. By claiming the faith of these unworthy, fucking shit. Why did they do this to me? DEI is what it says, literally. The oddities for himself? I don't fucking know. Hey, Rainer, what's up? We're doing the hardest part in this game, and that's reading. Especially with my shit. Especially the way I be reading. It's tough out here. Apocalypse would rise as the one true god of the universe and reshape the order of the collapsed timeline in his own image. Alright, now let's scroll down. Oh, wait, how long? Okay, reading all this is like a fucking comic book. Ah, shit, we're barely at a quarter. Alright. However, at the very moment of his ascension, hey, speaking of ascension, have you played God of War Ascension? That's a good game, by the way. A mysterious assassin struck him down. The faith energy leaking from the engine thickened into a storm, sealing the heroes who came to investigate his death inside a perfect closed circle. Mystery. I almost said mastery. No one could get in. No one could get out. And in that sealed environment, the killing began, one after another, until paranoia had settled over, and even the most steadfast heroes, because everyone understood the same chilling fact: the murderer was one of them. Death had come to the babies. Bro, what are these words? I've never. Yo, was that some? Okay, based off the music. Let me guess the theme. That's some Prince of Persia shit. The music reminds me of Prince of Persia. Yo, am I tripping on that? Have you guys played Prince of Persia? That's what that reminds me of. Are we in Saudi Arabia? Hey, speaking of Saudi Arabia, I met my cousin yesterday from Saudi. Well, she's from Saudi, but she now lives in Germany with her husband. So, shout out to them. Hey. Shout out to... Bro, why am I... Oh! So, I'm guessing it's around that region. Maybe Egypt, if you will. Why am I so off topic? Damn. I can't even read a sentence without getting off topic. Make no mistake. This is a season about evil. Hey, when we play this, bring out your crucifix, because we're gonna need it. It's about evil. One villain struck down by another. Heroes assassinated one by one in the dark. Gods and mortals alike, trapped inside the storm, find themselves surrounded by a nameless malice. But what we want to explore this season is that evil is not easy to define. Not all of it is the same. And if you try to sort the evils of the world, they would fall more or less into two kinds. The first is evil for its own sake. Grinding scale, bottomless in its harm, beyond anything words can hold. And trust me, words, that's some shit. Villains of this order write their own blueprints of how the world out to run, drawing up their own lists of who deserves to live and who does not, driven by unshakable will and terrible power. They'll push their fueling in the name of progress. Evil like this never leaves just a body or two behind. It leaves mountains of the dead, who peoples erase from history altogether. Oh Lord. Where we at? Okay, we're barely halfway. Damn it, hold on. I can't get it. Bro. Is that okay? We good. Apocalypse was without question a villain of this kind. Some might say that once he turned his creed of evolve or die away from mortals and aim it at the gods. You know what, Rainer? I don't even blame you. Do your thing, Rainer. Do your thing. By the time you come back, I'll probably still be reading. He became less of a villain, or at least less evil. But where the spirit's pointing never changes. Whose hand is on it? Oh, whose hand is on it? What makes a man evil is what he does, not whom he chooses to destroy. Second kind of evil is done for the sake of something else. It dreams of no grand ideals and clings to no fierce belief. It comes to life when a person is at the lowest. Sometimes it just wants a little more food, a little more money. Oh, that's greed. Sometimes it only wants to survive. It turns evil the moment a person decides to take what they need by hurting someone else. Alright, that is evil. You ask me, that is evil. Oh, Lordy. Here we go. Now, this is a challenge, so bear with me. The Hood, who makes his debut this season, is that small